Hello everybody, this is Monster Bloba coming at you with another video. This time we're going to be talking about Necromancer's Gift. A monster taming roguelike turn-based monster tamer for grown-ups. Includes opt-in multiplayer features and great pixel art. As you can see, it has been funded in less than 24 hours. And I've actually been a part of this community for quite some time. I believe it's one of the earlier members, I don't remember exactly my number when I joined the Discord, but it was pretty early on. So I can glad to say that this game is, the dev behind it is a very wonderful person, and I enjoy socializing with and talking to them in the Discord, and they're very active and super engaged community. So with that being said, let's take a look at what the game has to offer. Excuse me. Stretch goals are mobile version of the game, and the meme edition, as well as character customization. Meme edition, all you literally need to know that. Look at that gorgeous creature, all of his glory, and then you just need to know we need to get the meme edition. It's just that simple. There's no real other way to put it besides that we need it. Alright, so the mobile companion. All pledges of 10 Canadian dollars or higher, and then the meme edition. The mobile will be no ads, microtransactions, etc. Full crossplay and cost save. Compatibility of the PC version of the game. And the meme edition is there for fans who, reasons that escape me, really want it to happen. Expect weird changes to character designs of creatures, named like Small Boy and Palmula. And then, if you want to know why we really want it, once again, refer back Forehead Boy. We'll have more details on character customization soon. But as for the game, like many of you, I grew up playing Pokemon, and the memories I made thanks to the franchise will always have a special place in my heart. However, I'm an adult now, and I feel like I've outgrown it. Necromancer's Gift is the Trimisu of monster tamers, focused and concise, a perfect complement to other games with bigger budgets and scope that will be your main course. Hope that didn't make you too hungry. Key features: 100 animated creatures and gorgeous pixel art, dark setting with a very optimistic story, cross-platform and save across Steam and iOS, permadeath and hard battles by default in campaign mode with a lot of customization options to make it so you can play the way you want, online turn-based PvP, and optional community-based trials and enhancement to the offline game. We have turn-based combat. Characters level up, gain moves, and evolve. Creatures can hold up to 2 items, and many of them complement one another. Map navigation. To make sure this game fits the budget, there's no overworld. Instead, you progress through the rooms or floors having a very straightforward map, which I actually like. This is very Slay the Spire-esque. If you haven't played Slay the Spire before, and you're interested in card battling roguelite games, then I highly recommend it. Each floor ends with a battle with a floor leader, or with the Necromancer. Here are the forward leaders, like through the different iterations. Like a example of a game. Besides battles with creatures, there are trainer battles, shops, and places to rest, along event rooms that let you choose among different meaningful choices that modify your party or other parts of your run. Part of the funds with the Kickstarter will go towards making this section look better. Roguelike elements. As a monster taming game, you will be able to pick the rates that creatures appear across different runs and gather information you need about each creature. In time, you gain the ability to guarantee a certain creature in its Inti or Quilla form, shiny form, for all future runs. Team Builder and Arena to battle against bots and players. And passive multiplayer. You can join the Discord and find use for your creatures after they die, change shiny encounter rates, and items spawn in shops. You can play the game's campaign mode and battle bots against offline. And play the prototype now by joining the Discord. Keep in mind that it's certainly incomplete and not as polished as he wants the game to be, but flawed as it is, hope you like it. Platforms are going to be Steam for Windows and Mac, and mobile for iOS and Android. want to focus on Steam release of the game, so for this Kickstarter, I'm not explicitly promising a port to consoles, even as a stretch goal. However, I'm very interested in porting the game over to Switch and other consoles like PS5 and the latest Xbox after I release the game on Steam. This makes sure that I can keep my promises and retain the goodwill of all my backers. Translations. The game will receive an official French and Spanish translations done by him, and the community-based translations to other languages are also planned, and if all goes well, they will include Portuguese and German. One of the main reasons that motivate me to keep working on the game is because I want to tell a story. It is a very concise and focused story that is not conventional in Monster Tamer game, but I need to tell it. The story centers around interaction between a Necromancer that hates humans and your dog that you are actively trying to rescue. You can expect a harsh environment, but through perseverance, I genuinely hope that you will see the meaning behind the title of this game, The Necromancer's Gift. Here's some samples of the music for you guys. And then here's like a different one here. The game will feature 100 creatures. Let's preview the first 42. And then, as said before, you will have a shiny form. Here's a couple of those. And this is the second shiny form. And then the community is naturally gravitated towards the community that has naturally gravitated toward this game is awesome. That's all. We had naming contests and polls to pick the names of the creatures. On top of that, I built a bot, gives you an online team that you can grow by being active in the Discord. And to memorize the names of the creatures, there are daily trivia events. Often ask for feedback on the game, and listen attentively to all suggestions, but don't get me wrong, I'm also very straightforward when a suggestion's outside the scope of the game or my own abilities. I try to communicate to the players as soon as I can. Now that you know all that, I hope that you will see this game exist thanks to the community. Just like I've done for the past couple of months until full release, the community is an active part of the game's development. And I can vouch for this being in the community for as long as I've been. Pretty much everything you said there is true. The main inspiration behind monster taming aspects is obviously Pokemon. As for map navigation, it borrows heavily from Slay the Spire. And finally, a little bit more broadly, a small amount Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 12 and Bravely Default. You can find AI direction and combat of the game. Important note, there's no difference between fire, water, and wind tiers in terms of features. If you pick one or the other, just have a friendly competition between all affinities and see which one donates the most to the game. The NFT rewards are truly unique to yours to collect, trade, or keep. Digital art book will include sketches of an unused art. And team. The creatures are a collaborative effort between two awesome contractors that complement each other extremely well. The OST was composed by Oliver, with 2 songs from the guest composer Joshua Quinn of Serial fame. And his dog Candy is the one and only voice actor for the game. Voices the dog in the game, and helps debug the game so the entire QA department in a sense. Wear many hats and do virtually everything else. This includes programming, community management, advertisement, etc. Plan is to release alpha in August, early access in December of this year, and then December 2022 would be the full release. And for risk and challenges, this is his first game. We made sure to minimize the factors typically harm these endeavors. The scope is as minimal as possible. A good chunk of the systems of the game are implemented, but a ton of content is missing. There may be slight delays because I'm not perfect, and I'd rather be transparent about it, but these would be as small as possible and communicate to you as soon as I can. So overall, I think he's a very wonderful dev with a very cool game concept, and I hope you guys will at least give it a look. The link to the Kickstarter will be in the description, as will all these Kickstarter videos. But this is Monster Tamer Bloba, signing off. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye. God bless. See you all next time.